all of my sinning. I could have been winning. I had to take it easy, and it's a good time. Good time. I said good time. Talking about good time.
Eric Burden and the Animals there, and that of course is called Good Times. Stand by for the news with Paul Hollingdale at 7:30, and if you have just woken up, welcome to the wonderful, exciting new sound, which we hope you're going to grow to enjoy very, very much indeed, from Radio 1 on 247 metres. This is Radio 1 on 247, now the news from Paul Hollingdale.
This is Radio 1 and Radio 2 with the early morning news. That's the news and weather at 7:32.
And now, stand by for some of the latest record releases in Sounds New.
Many thanks, Chris. Yes, indeed. Welcome back, everyone, to Radio 1 on 247. And this is the time of the morning, every single morning, when we should be playing the new records for you. So we really will be keeping you up to date on what's happening, okay? We're going to have a kind of new release section for you every single morning. We're going to start off this particular section of the show with Felice Taylor. I wonder if you've heard this one. It's called I Feel Love Coming On. See what you think of it, anyway. Radio 1 minutes now to 8 o'clock, and there you heard it. The first song sounds new this morning, Felice Taylor, and I Feel Love Coming On. I'm going to give you the labels and numbers just in case you want to go out and buy the record, okay? So I want you to, as it were, stand by your pencil at this time in the morning to take down numbers, okay? So that one was on President PT155. I think she's got a lovely voice, a very, very unusual record indeed. And incidentally, on the back of that one, there's just the backing track, in other words, the orchestra without her on it, and so you can sing along to the record as well without her the voice on it. I think it's a very good record. I love the backing, and I think it's just one of those records that I don't think is going to be a hit. One of those kind of records that you enjoy listening to, but it hasn't got that little something to make you want to go out and buy it. Nevertheless, a good record there. Felice Taylor, I Feel Love, coming on the President label, and on we go with the Young Rascals.
How can I be sure in a world that's constantly changing? How can I be sure where I stand with you? Whenever I'm away from you, I wanna die. Oh, you know I wanna stay with you. How do I know? Maybe you're trying to use me. Flying too high can confuse me. Touch me, but don't take me down. Whenever I'm away from you, my alibi is telling people I don't care for you. Maybe I'm just hanging around with my head up, upside down. It's a pity I can't seem to find someone who's as pretty and lovely as you. How can I be sure? I really, really, really wanna know. I really, really, really wanna know. Hey. Oh, 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 how's the weather? Whether or not we're together, together we'll see much better. I love you forever. You know where I can be found. How can I be sure in a world that's constantly changing? How can I be sure I'll be sure with you?
There you have it, the latest from the Young Rascals there, and it's called How Can I Be Sure. Let me just give you a time check before I review it for you. 21 minutes now to 8 o'clock. And we do hope very much that you're going to enjoy this section of the show, because we will be keeping you up to date on what's happening. And also the best of the new records, of course, we'll be including in the weeks as they come, okay? And, of course, we won't feature a record in the show until we played it, first of all, on this particular section. It's called Sounds New. What a lovely original title. It took us about 2 months to think that up. It's hardly worth it, was it? Okay, that was on the Atlantic label. It's called How Can I Be Sure, the Young Rascals. They didn't make it with the last one, A Girl Like You, and I think this one is absolutely beautiful, and I hope very sincerely it is going to make it. Beautiful song, beautiful words, must be a hit. This one is probably going to be a hit as well, I think. Comes from the Settlers, 20 1/4 minutes to 8. This one's called Major to Minor.
Once I thought life was going my way. It was just like a beautiful song. When you came, well, I thought you would stay. Now it seems everything has gone wrong. Major to minor. All the dreams that I planned were so big and so grand. They burst like a toy balloon. Major to minor. It's the wrong harmony, and we can't find the key. We're so far apart, I can't even start the tune. Once our love had original words, but I've heard them again and again. Some old song you can sell to the birds when it turns to a bitter refrain. major to minor. All the dreams that I planned were so big and so grand, they burst like a toy balloon. Major to minor, it's a wrong harmony, and we can't find the key. We're so far apart, I can't even start the tune. Try to forget and start to live. Just tear a page from your broken heart. We can forgive. We can forget. We'll make a fine new start. Yeah. Take my hand, let me show you the way, and I'll sing you a beautiful song. When I find all the right things to say, we'll forget everything that went wrong. Major to minor. All the things that I planned were so big and so grand, they burst like a toy balloon. Major to minor, it's the wrong harmony, and we can't find the key. We're so far apart, I can't even start the tune. Major to minor, major to minor, major to minor,
The Settlers there on Pi 7N 17375, and a number called Major to Minor by, of course, the Settlers, a group that have made very many good records, but never quite made it for the hit parade. But nevertheless, I think that is a very, very good one, and if any of their records is going to go, I think that's going to be it. So remember the name, Major to Minor, the Settlers on Pi. Just before we do anything else, I forgot to give you the number. How dare I? My first mistake. Of the Young Rascals record is called How Can I Be Sure, and you can find it on Atlantic 584138. We got that, Atlantic. I'll repeat it so that nobody can tell me off again. Atlantic 584138. And the time on Radio 1 is now, let me see, what is it? I can't read the time. 16 3/4 minutes to 8 o'clock.
It's too much. Radio 1 is wonderful.
Indeed it is. It's enough to give you the ombo. 16.5 minutes now to 8 o'clock. Don't forget Keith Skews on Easy Beat today, will you? Here comes the latest from Procol Harum.